Hey there, lads and lasses. This here, of course, is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the west coast of the United States here on a Friday morning. It is a little bit past 11 o'clock a.m. That can only mean it is time for some Buffooncraft SMP Season 6. Welcome to Friday, everyone. Slancha. Okay, do I need this more than ever right now? Okay, so previously, just before the stream started, I was laying down some guitar tracks, and at this time of the day, the sun is focused right on this side of the house, and these rooms heat up big time. And so I am just all sweaty and disgusting. Just from playing some guitar, it's like I'm going to die of heat stroke any minute now. So hopefully it'll cool off in here a little bit. I don't want to run the AC because it's really loud, so I want to hold off on that a little bit. But I do have to come up with some sort of better air circulation in the studio here. I've been thinking about this for a while, mainly to keep the dust level down, because here in Southern California, it's extremely dusty. And dust accumulates like instantly all over everything, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. So I was thinking of doing that and then just maybe cooling at the same time. Because with both PCs running, and especially if I'm running the music equipment, God, does it get hot in here. Fuck. Now, in the wintertime, that's great because we don't have to run the heat. But in the summertime, it's brutal. Yeah, actually, though, because I'm American, I usually chill my Guinness. But I'm not opposed to drinking room temperature Guinness at all. Yep. So for me, drinking Guinness either room temperature, the way it was intended to be consumed, or by chilling it, I'm either or. It's just if I have cold ones in the fridge, fine. If I don't, room temperature, fine. I am convinced though that room temperature Guinness does taste a little bit better. Cold Guinness is a little bit more refreshing. And sometimes I'll even do the combination of the two, where I'll have the frosted pint glass with the room temperature Guinness in a kind of thermal equilibrium kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway, let's log on to the server right now. Hello. There we go. Okay, that's better. This summer, I have drank a lot of apple cider. Very refreshing. That's a drink. As an American, I should drink a lot more of that. Yeah. I don't, and I should. I don't, and I should. Hey there. Hello there, lads and lasses. Hey, Sage is in the actual server with us. Oh, very cool. So cool. This is what an SMP is all about. OPG was in here a little bit earlier, but I was on the road, so I missed out on him. And, he's streaming right now, but he's streaming another game. So maybe we'll be able to raid each other, hopefully. Hey, behind me. Hey, dude. Look. Hey, buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's happening to the server? Oh, we just got a major lag spike on the server. Hey, buddy. Okay, that must have been me somehow. All right. Okay. That was weird. Anyways, yeah, this up here is Baldric. And since we have happy guests now, we need to keep our friends fed here. So we have plenty of snowballs for all the buffoons. So we've made this little, and appropriately, we've put it near the Christmas tree. So, yeah. Buffoons. The snowballs are there if you need them. You know what else is here that shouldn't be here? Let me also take care of that. All right. Let's go back home. Hey, Z, buddy. And is he still in there? Parfait. Oh, dear. Hey there.
Hi.
Let me quickly do the sleeping thing.
Yes.
I really wish we could place things on top of the happy gas, like a bed, and do this.
That would be a movable platform.
That would be so funny.
Honestly, this is cursed enough. If I put stuff up on top of here, it's just worse.
Hey, dinner bone.
Yeah.
Here's
I had to try it out to see if it worked.
Here's my friend that I keep in town, because I don't think the viewers have seen this yet. But
yeah.
so I have a happy guest over at the island. That's a Gaston, BC, and this over here is Hubert. Hubert's the one I use in Drost. So let me head on up. And it just worked out really, really cool that I happened to decide to reside and restore one of the
In a
towers.
tower.
Yeah, because now I have the perfect domicile, the residence for happy guesting.
Let's see if I can catch the lead.
Yeah, let's see if I could.
I'm inside of another ghast while on top of a ghast. This must look really weird from the outside.
Um, okay, I
Yeah,
got it.
I caught it.
Oh, well, I have one too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm up to 2 now.
Did I have one originally? I might have had one originally already in my inventory. I have lost so many leads with the happy gas. It's just so annoying.
At least leads are super cheap to make now.
I guess, but it's still, you know.
Yeah. I don't know how high your render distance is set up, but can you see Spawn Island from here?
Let me see. Oh, well, no. Let's see where I'm at. Video settings. I'm only at 16 chunks, so I'll bring that up for the moment. Done. Done. Plus, I haven't
there's-
loaded those chunks from this angle since we've updated, so I don't think Bobby's going to render them in.
I mean, if you want to very slowly mosey on in that direction,
Why
I
not?
can show you something.
Let's do
Otherwise,
it.
we can do it slightly faster from the other side, probably.
No. Let's just do this. It's not like we're in a hurry.
So, my idea is to make this sort of green barrel thing that I have on top of my house.
Yeah, that does look like a mass
Ever
transit
so
terminal, huh?
Yeah, like I could make it ever so slightly larger because it needs to be a touch wider. And I could just make that sort of like the Dross station. Take off the purple cap here, and just have the entryway come in. So this is actually quite like a bit lower than I have the stuff over there, but not super lower. I could even either extend it higher up or because I
Wait.
have it running at 90.
Yeah, that's...
It would be at this height where I'm now.
Yeah.
That's sort of where the line is at.
That's where I
So I
draw
could
the
extend
line.
the building. I figured I just like wanted to get out of the way of things, but not be ridiculously high up. And that was roughly the height of the hills near my place.
So where are you going to run the actual track over here?
So my thinking is just sort of like in through where this purple cap is, and this just dead ends into this station.
No, I meant as far as the north to south axis.
So right now, it's just almost straight west is the line.
Yeah, that's right. Your base is almost directly west, right?
Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll build in a little detour for the spawn island. And then, so it's basically, it goes almost straight west, and then it goes a little bit south towards Spawn Island, and then dips back north to get into the building.
I think that's going to work out awesomely, right?
It almost lines up perfectly.
Wow.
Because it also goes through Echo Point.
Nice.
Or actually, just outside of Echo Point, so that it doesn't, just devastate the town.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. For some reason I was thinking, I know your base is west, but the way the island was orientated,
Yeah.
somehow I had it like 90 degrees off in my head. And so I was thinking you would have to cross through the town of Dross to get over to your... But I forgot it's actually 90 degrees. So
Yeah.
You're actually really good. You're just straight shot right across, just open water. That's awesome.
Now, just north there is Lux's place, and then a bit south off the line is Corny. I haven't really thought of setting up branches off the line, but I think that's quite doable with like target blocks. Like if you're riding along
Yeah.
and you hit the target to sort of like as a line switch.
Yeah.
But it's starting to render in for you here. This pillar of stone. So that is as far as I've sort of like started to outline it. It has markers every 25 blocks with which is enough to illuminate the whole distance, and it has chiseled blocks every 50. I'm thinking every 50 I can build like a support pillar.
Yeah, I suppose that wouldn't be like too obnoxious, right?
Yeah, and it could even be sort of like further out if so desired.
Oh, this diagonals. Well, yeah, this angular stretch is going to be fun on
the. Like I haven't even reached this yet, and I'm already regretting it. I'm thinking of just putting in a 90-degree curve. Just like...
Okay, so for the viewers who have no idea of what we are speaking, maybe back it up for them.
So
what are we building here?
If you follow this line of approach,
it should become obvious.
You see, oh, that's the wrong button. No. Okay.
Oh no, you lost the lead.
I think I just dropped my leads into the thing trying to mount it, but whatever.
Anyways, yeah, please continue.
So this is the rail line, and it will need an entire other platform on this side as well for the return trip, of course, because you can't have just seeing the entire gas dipping into the water.
Yeah. I guess they can go into the water. I don't know if they drown though.
Yeah, no idea.
Anyways, sorry. Let's look at your build.
So this is, I just put the powered rail down to here for now. It's not actually, powered or decorated.
Unpowered powered rails.
Anything. I found out that unpowered powered rails actually are a brake. They stop you flat in your tracks. No matter what speed you had.
Stop it. You did not find that out just now.
Well, I found it out a couple hours ago.
No, you didn't. Stop that.
I thought regular tracks you can just roll along. So I thought unpowered rails would also roll along.
No.
But yeah, they don't.
That's a major game mechanic like we all use. We all use that for a break. Yeah. That's a thing.
Okay.
Sage.
I don't think I've ever used that.
Yeah, now I'm trying very hard not to humiliate you on the stream, but that's a
No, please do.
That's a challenge for that one.
But yeah, so like every 25 blocks is too far apart to put a redstone block in to power.
Yeah, I think it's it's 9 rails or 11. Now that I should know.
So what I do is sort of like roughly halfway between these two, I place another one. And that would be, 13 from one side and 12 from the other, because it's 25 blocks across.
See, what we need is Nebula, the living Minecraft encyclopedia. She'll tell us exactly what it is, right?
Yeah. We'll get there.
That should do it. Small spacing for speed. Oh, really, Google? Are you going to tell me everything except the thing I know? The thing I want? Redstone power. Yeah, it won't tell me. Yeah, I'm not going to spend the entire stream trying to get Google to tell me what it is. That's ridiculous. I've done this enough where I should know, but I think it's 9. I'm pretty sure it's 9. By the way, you look awesome with the setting sun as your backdrop.
Having the blocks at every like 12 or 13 works because that it just sort of it has lots of overlap, right? So
Yeah.
from one side it's 8 or 9, from the other side it's 8 or 9, so you're easily covering the distance.
Yeah, I don't know how much
And,
speed you want to maintain, but it should be like every 9 blocks.
Yeah.
And
Like honestly, I just have it going powered rail the entire way.
yeah. But like you said, you know, if it doesn't extend past 9 blocks, then your power isn't going to line up with your columns. So if you wanted to do that, you could use intermittent regular rails, so you could just roll over them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a possibility as well.
Yeah, and that will
I've
kind
just
of
gone
extend
with-
it.
I've just gone with more redstone blocks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, here you start seeing the regular blocks or the regular space blocks next to the frog lights,
Yeah.
and then there's just a little bit of dead zone in the middle, which is a surprising pain that I wasn't aware of. Oh boy, I don't have bows.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't have bows. Oh, for
I don't have
those
bow.
guys, yeah. That's what I was saying. Like that dead space in the middle. I mean, you could just hide a lever underneath that, right? And
Sure.
just power those, or you could just put some regular rails right in the dead spot, right?
Yeah, and it should have enough speed to fly us across. From a little bit further along, there should be a frog light on the right-hand side as well,
Oh yeah.
sort of in between, and that marks where the redstone goes to keep the whole thing powered.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Yeah. So we're approaching Echo Point now. It should start to render in soon for you.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's one of the other reasons why I'm willing to make this trip out here, even though it's agonizingly slow. Is
Isn't it?
yeah, just to
Like doing
update
it
my
by
chunks.
boat is faster. But this is it's more fun to use the new.
I like it.
new
I like
things. Yeah. Ah, yeah. You see the landmass starting to render in. That's Echo Point. So it just goes. It sweeps back a bit, and it's a bit to the north from there.
Yeah, I forgot how big Echo Point is. It's actually a pretty significant landmass. It's not an island though, right?
No, it's just that point of the land.
Yeah, so it was aptly named.
Yeah. So I left the track going over the mine,
Yeah, that's not bad,
But-
right?
trying not to touch on the town itself.
Yeah, that's good, right?
So this way, it's sort of like if I want to make a Echo Point rail stop, that is a fairly easy one to do.
Yeah, and you
Uh,
can put it on the south side of the track and then under, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
So,
that
like-
way it'll.
that would be put it behind the mine, right next to the pillager outpost, which is also fun.
Ah, yes. Oh, I gotta say, this is so peaceful. I know it's slow, but it's just so satisfying.
Oh, it's so chill,
Yeah.
especially if you have the legs flying around you. It's just very, very gentle. Yeah, so that next bit of land that you have spawning in there, that's roughly where the proper power and or starts from this side, I guess.
Yeah.
you
Now, is
have
your place
frog life on both
just
sides.
north of this or just south of it? I think it's north a little bit, right?
So it is northwest from here,
Yeah,
almost
okay.
directly northwest from where we are now. So what this line does, it goes entirely west until where my base is, and then it cuts through the hills north to get to the base.
Look at all those mobbos down there. Ha!
Yeah. From here, there should not be any more spawnable bits. So, from here, the rail is entirely powered all the way there.
Okay.
And you can start seeing the sort of the decorative element that is going around the actual minecart.
Right.
Which, ever so slowly, will also appear on this side. Now, I'm running this whole thing, and then I have to run a whole second one
Why?
for sort of like, well, because train lines have to have one in either direction.
Yeah, I suppose if the off chance, the extremely off chance that you might have two
Well,
or
you
more
don't wanna have,
buffoons
you know-
in traveling in
Yeah.
opposing directions, right?
So, yeah, here it starts to get a bit more clear, sort of with the stairs on either side. It sort of becomes like a bit of a channel, a large rail kind of thing.
Right. Now,
And then it gets sort of encased a bit better.
now, Sage, we
Yes.
still have not told viewers who might not be aware exactly what we're doing here. They can
Oh,
see
yeah,
that
yeah,
it's a rail and a rail system, but it's a particular
Once
kind.
we get to my base, I can show you the mock-up.
Okay, all right, cool.
It's yeah. I was fairly proud of the name that I gave
Okay.
to the locomotives. But yeah, the corner should just about be rendering in for you, where
Yeah,
it just
there
sort
it
of
is.
like takes a 90-degree curve straight into the mountain, and then from there I just carved some tunnels, which will be interesting for people. Like going from my base, you sort of basically enter a hill, you
Right.
come out, you're in a cherry biome, you go to another hill, you're in ice spires, you come out, and you're suddenly out in these plains. So you just have some very jarring transitions every time you go through a tunnel.
Okay, I think I can see a village rendering in at the top there.
Yeah, there's a little village up there.
All right, do we have enough room in the tunnel?
Not to go through the tunnel.
Okay, yeah.
We'll just go over. So the tunnels also need to be twice as wide as they are now,
Yep.
because I only
Well,
made them wide enough for one side.
Yeah. Let me at least take a look in there so I can show the viewers.
Ah, yeah.
There we go. Yeah, that's about as far down as I can get. Unless I do this kind of a thing. And I go over here. Hopefully I don't get shot by that skelly down there. And I definitely don't want him to shoot Hewart. Okay, that's pretty good. Then we can look in there. All right, so that's what we have for peering into the tunnel.
Yeah, and like it shall of course be gas compatible in the future by
Yeah.
Definition.
In fact, that's something we have to consider server-wide now, right? I mean,
That tunnels become gas compatible.
yeah, and maybe even portals, right?
So I'd like to do portals gas compatible, but that means that all our nether tunnels need to be completely reworked, and that feels like a lot to ask.
It does. Maybe save that for season 7.
So you see how sort of like when we go over the hill here, I lost track. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm
So
just following
it's
the
suddenly
track.
like ice
north.
spires.
Yeah, this is beautiful looking.
So like when you come out of that tunnel, before you come into this tunnel, you have just like these blue spires for a little bit. And then on the hill is a cherry biome, which sort of dips into the middle there.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
what is
nice
the
choice
next
going
section?
south first and then east
Yeah.
instead
I
of
figured
going
this was a
east first
fun
and then
approach.
south. Because you get to
Want to
go through
impress my
these beautiful
students.
biomes, right? Even though you'll be tunneling for most of it, but
Well, it's fairly fast going through the tunnels, but I think like going out of a tunnel into a biome also
Yeah.
adds an extra
Yeah, it does.
like shock value, not bad shock, intensity shock.
Yeah.
So you're seeing already it's coming out there, and my base should start rendering in.
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah. So that whole resin setup that I have there, that'll have to go.
Yeah, I haven't been out this way in a little while, so I'm waiting for them to render in here. Okay. I'm just going to veer off slightly east here because that's the point of interest. Well, I don't know. Let's look at your way station here. Your terminal.
Well, the way station is just a dead-end platform, so
Yeah.
not super interesting. But if you go a little bit east,
That's actually a terminal.
so underneath here is the only actual pillar I have built, and that one is still incomplete. But I like the decorative chunkiness of it.
Let's see if I can get down there so I can get a look. Oh yeah, I like your design. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, and it has like a core with a ladder, so like I can have just little access points throughout.
Right. For the ouch.
Which I think. Sorry.
No, I just clipped my head into the.
And yeah, just here on the east side, you have the little demo section.
Here we are, kids. And so this is what we have in mind.
So on this side is basically the design I'm going with. Of course, the cat keeps bumping into them and ruining everything. But...
Potty! Out.
So this is Tom Gas the tank engine.
Let me zoom up
I think
see if
the
I
other
can get
one
within
is...
range.
Yeah, you have to like really catch them as they go by.
Okay. All right.
So that's Tom Gas the tank engine, and the other one is Thomas the gas engine. Which is why they're blue.
Yeah, okay, there you go. That makes sense.
So I initially had this whole thought of like using like gravel and logs across to be sort of like more traditional
Train station
thing. And bit by bit I just realized how like high up the gas actually are.
Yep.
So you really have to sink them in. So I put this sort of like went with a sort of like bit more of a monorail look of having the smooth stairs in the middle with the channel that they go through, and then the sort of more bricks things on the sides of it on both sides.
Now, for the viewers who might not be aware of, yeah, this isn't a minecart system to transport the gas. This is
Passenger transport.
passenger transport. In a very silly but super cool way. Here we are.
And you can't stay standing on it, but Thunder, I'm on the same one as you.
Oh, hey, we're going
It's
for a
a
ride.
multi-person vehicle.
Yeah, we can fit 4 people on this, right?
Exactly. So like each minecart functionally transports 4 people.
Yeah, it's nice.
Now I've seen people deploy these in chains.
Right.
I don't think we can actually connect them to each other. So unless somebody is willing to do some like very specific redstone to launch them at correct intervals, I don't think you can really do much with that.
Yeah, I have seen that myself, and I can't recall if that's just a Bedrock thing, a Java thing. Are they using leads? How are they doing it? So, yeah, I guess we'll have to look into that. Excuse me.
I don't think you can lead one to the other.
Yeah,
So-
because you'll get bungeeing kind of stuff happening, right? Where it's stretching and...
Yeah, so I think for now this will do, especially with the amount of passengers our train line is going to have anyhow.
It's going to be cool.
Also, the fact that the gas just keeps on turning in different directions is really jarring. So, like, one thing I read is that some folks that made sort of like the gas train are like using some kind of script so that they have no AI themselves, so
Oh,
that they
yeah.
stay facing the front.
Actually, I remember that command block trip. I mean, I can't cite it right now, but we've used it before when we had the lunar event.
Yeah,
So we made
and like,
mobs that didn't have their AI that would keep them stationary.
yeah, and that is a step that I'm not taking. So.
Yeah. Oh, and wonderful. Marshmallows in the
Now-
rain.
Marshmallows in the rain.
Someone left the gas out in the rain.
And if you'd like to join me over
Ow.
here, where this weird contraption is.
Yeah. To get out of the danger zone. Oh, where
Yeah,
did
they
you go?
just
Okay,
manage
over
it.
here.
It's fine. Yeah. So this was an attempt at a thing, which doesn't quite work. So I had it all set up.
Okay,
just
all
this
right.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had like the spawn point set. This is the landing platform, so you know, accuracy was required.
Yeah.
And then you'd go up here, because that's where the danger is. And then you jump in for boom, and it didn't actually work. So,
Okay, show me where the lava is, though.
so you see where the water is underneath there?
Yeah.
That used to be lava.
Okay, now, what was what function was the lava serving?
It was killing the chickens.
How does killing the chickens launch you into the air?
Exactly. So, the problem with this design is that the lava doesn't kill the chickens quick enough or simultaneously.
Okay.
So, in here is the chicken den, right? So I got like a whole bunch of eggs in there, and you just sort of start filling this with chickens. There would probably be a better system for that in the future.
Okay.
Then this dispenser would have, where is it? No. No. Yes. These yolks.
Okay, splash potion of wind charging. I wasn't aware that we had those. I should be.
Yeah. So, you have all the chickens in there. Once you were in the platform, you push the button, it would splash potion the chickens, and then nudge them out of here into that water stream, which would push them into the lava under the player.
Okay.
My original design error was having a regular trapdoor instead of a steel trapdoor, and wind charges can open trapdoors.
They certainly can.
So that's how I ended up in the lava.
Okay.
But the idea is, the potion of wind charge means that when the entity dies, it creates the wind charge effect, as if you'd chuck the wind charge or something. So if you have entity cramming levels of chickens, chuck one of those at them, and then they all die at the same time, you get yeeted.
That's brilliant.
If they die one at a time, you barely jump half a block, and it wasn't quite dramatic.
But if you have like
So-
entity cramming so many of them, they'll.
Well, the problem with that is also that they don't die at the same time.
Right.
So, the alternative is 2 buttons. 1, hit them with a potion, bring them into the chamber. 2, hit them with a potion of harming, so that they all take that tick at the same time. And then
Yeah.
explode.
I guess that would be the way you'd have to do it, right?
Yeah.
So they all die
Which-
simultaneously.
Yeah, because like that timing really just makes or breaks the concept. So I had hoped this was a lot simpler, and I started decorating before it was working. With the dream being somebody arriving from this side,
Oh,
and
wait.
just having like, this way, welcome to danger, jump in for boom. It even had like a, what do you call it? Like a little spring thing that when you jump in, it triggers everything.
Tripwire, yeah.
A tripwire. Yeah, so you didn't have to use buttons. But yeah, iterations caused me to remove that. But the idea is you just jump in. It sort of like triggers the various things. There's like a little delay here. So at first it triggers the dispenser, which chucks the potion, and then it sort of just has a little bit of delay where the piston chucks them into the water stream. Like it was a whole thing. Using chickens to launch you into space.
I love it.
With a 1-block safety landing pad. I mean, there's also the entire ocean, so you know that's
Yeah, building
That's
it near
probably
the
necessary.
water was also, yeah.
yeah,
Good
also
thinking.
safe. But yeah, so that, and we've made progress at Hull.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I think that's best viewed aghast back.
Oh yeah, yeah, or a gas belly, depending on what kind of gas you got. No, I missed. Come here, you bastard.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, got it.
You got it. Nice. So this has always been sort of like, this was the original hole. Right? So this is still how I enter my base usually, just yeeting down that hole.
That's right.
And then this whole area, most of it, we bombed out.
Uh-huh.
And then, for some reason, my flying machines kept breaking. So I got a little frustrated with that. Also, there was water everywhere, which didn't help.
Yeah, yeah. You had a lot of
And
water
that-
to deal with.
Then some buffoons showed up and made it a lot easier. So this side still has a very big hill. That side is almost entirely gone. And where you see water down here in the middle, that is the safety roof I put on the base in case of the bombing. So that is already the ancient city, that water.
Nice.
So it's just a matter of sort of like, actually, from here, you can sort of like look down a hole there,
Yeah.
which is the city in the background there.
Yeah, yeah. I can see it right here in this angle, especially if I use the logical zoom.
Yep. So, well, actually, the gross part is just like outside of what I've sort of claimed as the city.
Yeah, you can see the
Now-
base right down through there. Yeah.
Yeah. You still see some big water tanks on that side,
Uh-huh.
but those are technically on the far side of those beams.
Right.
So they're actually already out of the city. So I'm less concerned with that water because then we can have just like at cascading into the city,
Yeah,
like
because
along the edges.
yeah, because if we bring the viewers up here, or hup, as the Frenchmen say, yeah, your body of water, the shoreline is right over here, right?
Yeah, this side here is.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So definitely breaking it across there a bit. And then mostly on this side, sort of on the diagonal, I wanted to have a big like cascade going from the ocean into the city.
Right.
So I can get a bit flexible with how much I remove from this side, so it cascades over a few levels or something.
Now, how about the west side over here?
Yeah, so
Does
that's
this
still
big
gonna be
chunk
quite
have to
work.
be removed here?
Oh yeah. That chunk still has to go.
How much water is in there?
At this point, almost none.
Okay.
Like
All right.
it was covered in water, which is why it survived.
Yeah.
But I think I've caught most of it. Of course, if I were to start bombing again, then we'd probably find it again. But for now, I'm just shaving it off.
Right. Hey, have you considered using the, you know what I'm going to say, the silverfish with the potion? What am I thinking of?
S- Wait, silverfish?
Yeah, you can use silverfish and one of the newer potions, and they will mine like almost straight down to bedrock in huge quantities.
Ah, well,
They'll only remove
mean, I,
stone and stone variants though, so I don't think they'll take out deep slate.
okay.
But
I mean, I could take out a level, sure.
yeah, you could take out several layers that way, but I'm not sure how fast it is, right? So I'm not sure, but you might want to
Yeah.
look into that. I know you have the flying machine, but still.
Well, I've like the last 3 times I built it, it sort of did one trip and then stopped at the far end. I haven't really used it much.
There goes Tone. Hey, and you know what? I don't think that showed up on the stream just now.
It did.
Really? It must have been very, very fast. Hey, Tone, how you doing? I saw it. Okay, cool. All right, let's just do a quick. There we go. You all can see the shout out up there for co-streamer and Buffoon alumni, Waylander Tone. Tone, how are you doing today, buddy? We're over here at Sage's base right now.
Huh.
Surveying the
Gently
amount of,
hovering above.
yeah, surveying the amount of work that needs to be done here.
Yeah, like also like all the cobble you see here, part of that was me getting rid of water, and part of that was water interacting with lava, which was also fun.
Fuck. Tone, what game are you gonna play? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, you know, I've always wanted to try that silverfish method. Just to see, you know, just to proof it out and see if
Yeah.
it's worth it. Blood on the Clock Tower. It's a social deduction game. Oh, cool.
Okay. Yeah, something I find fun of this whole is that like you have like that half a geode. There's a mine shaft over
Oh,
there.
there's so much. Yeah, you got so many cool
There's
features.
huge cave systems like coming off the sides.
You've got the abandoned mine shaft
So-
over here, right?
Yeah, and like that mine shaft goes into sort of like a gap in the mountain as well. Like there's a bit of a like a crevice.
Cave system in there or a ravine, yeah. I gotta say, you know, for the sky cam ability alone, I just love the happy gas for this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're just the best thing ever. Tone says the only thing you need is a trial chamber.
I mean, I've got a trial chamber a little bit out. I can't, like, it's too far to directly connect, but
Have you looked at Chunk Base to see if there's any closer ones?
oh yeah, yeah, that's definitely the closest one.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Uh,
Have we rated that one?
like, I've peeled most of it.
Okay. Oh, is that the one that's to the southeast there, right over there?
Yeah, it has like the orange cap.
Yeah, you and I have been there. Yeah. Well, you clearly have been there, but I've been there as well. Yeah.
And yeah, I've started peeling it for all the tufts and the coppers.
Where has the flying machine gone to?
Oh, it has been deleted since.
Oh, is it, you dismantled it. Okay.
I mean, every time it breaks, I have to take it apart.
Yeah, yeah.
But I have successfully used the gas to also remove like little itty bitty bits of debris here and there.
That is super cool.
We can actually fly straight into the city.
Yeah, I was going to say, you know, I'm swooping down right now onto this skulk area that's technically above your city.
Yeah, like before the skulk area, you see that sort of like pillar of cobble,
Yeah, yeah,
which
we're
was clearly
right on
like
it right
a
now.
lava feature. Yeah.
I think we can fit right down through here. I just wanted to look at your
should.
skulk area above the city and see. Oh, yeah, look at that. That looks so cool.
Just
I can see a
actually have the gas to do so.
propagator in there
It's
too.
weird. Yeah, I
And
don't think there's any
shriekers.
what you call them, shriekers, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's all still fairly fairly gross.
Yeah, I think we can just dip right in here, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like roughly behind you at this point is the other geo that I've peeled,
Right. That's so cool.
and I'm feeling this needs to become a weird tree.
Oh, an amethyst tree?
Yeah,
That's a really cool idea.
like with the way it's shaped, it kind of
You're
looks
right.
like the top of a tree.
Yeah. That
So
is
it just needs sort of like a core.
that is so cool. That's a cool idea.
And there's a little bit more amethyst over there.
Yeah, in fact, I don't think Flying Villager has made such a tree yet. I think you're going to one up him on that.
And this is sort of like the dirt platform I put in place with water on top, so that if the bombing machine went over,
Right.
it would protect the city.
Yep.
But the water we saw from the outside is above this dirt here, so it's just protecting the portal. But that's only like one deep water, so that should be easy enough to replace.
You know, viewers, we keep teasing Sage about, getting on with finishing his hole up there. But I
Yeah.
will point out the amount of work that has been done below level here.
Like, the canal was
The canal was, yeah.
surprising amount of work. I really just thought, like, I'll just make a quick canal to go round.
Yeah, I'll just
And
make a
that
little
was
canal
so much
system.
effort.
Oh my God, look at this thing.
Like, it's all diorite with, of course, sea lanterns every couple blocks as illumination. But then to go in and fill it with water, that was genuinely the worst part of it.
And that's the part that you think wouldn't be that bad, right? Because
Yeah.
of the water mechanic and stuff. You're thinking, oh, if I just get it started, it will autofill in the pad. Oh, no.
Yeah, but because also, like, I wanted to have sort of a fairly smooth bowl shape,
Right.
so it has lots of stairs.
Yep.
You need to waterlog those,
Yes, you do.
because otherwise it's just air bubbles all the way.
Yep.
But yeah, especially with that, once the roof is gone, it'll be far more inspiring space to do stuff with.
All right. Tone is going into
And
lurk.
I'll
Thank you for the
definitely-
lurk, sir.
See ya. I'll definitely run out of excuses at that point. I had a little demo pillar of how I was planning on replacing these other pillars.
Oh, yeah, you can see in the stream, right? Tone is complimenting you on your amazing looking build.
Thank you.
Well deserved,
Oh,
too.
and I've got some axolotls in the canal because I feel the warden is basically like a corrupted axolotl.
Okay, well,
So-
that's a fresh take.
Like, you know, the horns kind of look like the external lung gill things that these guys have.
Yeah, I guess, right?
And yeah, I've like cleared out a lot of the older structures to create space, but the newer structures are mostly on the south side here.
I gotta say, I'm really distracted by your idea of the amethyst tree. I really want to see that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like I can add like wools and glasses and stuff like that to alternate the texture a bit, and then fill it with like make the tree trunk slash branches more like in whites to sort of
I
fit
just,
with the
you know
decorates and stuff.
the pale oak wood has that
Yeah.
slight tinge of purple in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might work out.
So here's the smeltery, where eventually I'll put an iron farm in, which I haven't actually gotten around to. We have, of course, the snail embassy on that side.
With the mighty snail lore. Yeah.
Which I had to make wider because snails can't orient east-west. So I had to make the building wider so that it would fit in north.
I think I recall that. That's coming back to me.
Yeah.
Now this
Uh,
was going to be your trade
this-
hall, right?
Well, the library specifically.
Library. Okay.
So like in the smelting hall, I have like the craftsman stations,
Oh yeah.
and here is sort of like map making, enchanting, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I kind of like
And,
that idea. That's why I went with that in my own trade hall
Yeah,
to break it up a little bit, right?
yeah. And then on this side, I planted some farms, but like with no real thought behind it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I kind of want to do some kind of like food market, I guess. But if I could have like a little food farm, like filling the food market, I think that'd be fun as well.
Get some farmers in here. Put them to work.
And this is mostly like replaced, what do you call it? Like the pathways,
Yeah.
like all with the sort of tough blocks to make it lighter with the green carpet instead of gray.
Yeah, just to brighten it up, get some color, right?
Yeah, like bring back life.
Then you have the extra incredible central structure here. Oh, I think we're out of voice range. There you are.
Very gently float along.
There you are.
Oh yeah, so lava farm on one side, the mini smelter on the other, and then in the middle there's sort of like trading hall stations
Yeah.
with the iron farm over top, so that it's sort of gives iron into that space. That's sort of the idea. Ow! Ow!
Clipping into
I'm
the
gonna
ceiling.
die here. I can't. How do I go down?
Uh-oh.
I'm dead.
Wow. What happens to your stuff when you... Oops. Oh, no. Oh, I went in here to rescue you, and now I cannot. Come here, buddy. No, 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 no. You're going to die in here. Don't. Come back to Ba. Come on. Come on, pal. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get down here. Ah. Got him. Did I? No, I don't. Okay, I got Hubert. Oh, no, I can't. All right. We're going to do that. Let's get...
I genuinely wonder where my stuff is now.
Yeah, so do I. I'm looking around for it.
I got hitboxes on, and I don't see anything.
Okay, I've got dinner bone here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something we should do, right? Put the hitboxes on.
I genuinely don't see anything.
Right. You were almost above the smelter. Oh, you know what happened to them? They all went upwards through the blocks. So
Okay, so in the first available cave.
yeah.
Okay. We can work with that.
That is not going to be easy, Van.
Especially with no gear.
Yeah, let me see if I can park these guys and help you out here. And I can look from above, too. So I think it would be over in that direction. Okay, is that you there on the surface? I think I can see you over there. Oh, you're out of range for voice. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I got all, if not most, of my stuff.
Oh man, yeah, you got lucky. It was right under this open flat area, right?
Yeah, if it had been on that west side, I'd been in trouble. But here, it's fairly safe.
Let me bring your dude over to you here.
There we go.
Okay. Let's see the lead.
I got a lead. I don't know if...
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. Do you have one?
Currently, no.
Then I'm gonna chuck it at you. Huh.
Okay.
Oh, did that go straight through?
Yeah. Evidently, they won't land on the gas. They'll go right through and onto the ground.
Oh. Because, like, as a player, you can stand on the ghast.
But I guess other objects fall through. Like, if I did this, right, and I did... Oh, no. It
Not if you're standing on it, but if you are riding it, then it does fall straight through.
Okay.
I saw somebody made a...
Here,
what you call it? Like a moat.
I need to see it to believe it. So if I just do that... Oh, it went right through you, right down to the ground, yeah.
Yeah. Like bad Taco Bell.
Even good
Straight
Taco
through
Bell
you.
still.
Yeah, I didn't want to overly disparage Taco Bell.
Well, you know, that could be a good thing.
Yeah. Well, that was an interesting experience. Unfortunately, I lost all my levels there, and our Goldfire doesn't quite provide experience.
So, 2 XP things that we're going to have to do. One immediately is set up either the Silverfish or the Allay XP farm.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so, and those are good personal farms to put at your, like, each base, you know. So Nova already did the Silverfish one. I think I'm going to do the Allay one over at my base.
Okay.
And then for a public one, when we get access to the end, I guess we're going to need that Ender.
Oh, yeah, the Ender.
Yeah, we're going to need one of those, right?
Yeah, but from here till there, we'd want a different solution.
Yeah, so I think either the Silverfish or the Allay farm will tie us over until we get there, right?
Yeah.
Because those things just produce so much. So much!
I'm always shocked when I look back at that mountain over there and, like, the smooth part of that mountainside we manually took down. Then we bombed down to roughly where we are now, and we're just finishing it off manually again.
Yeah, that is quite an undertaking. Hey, do you think we could manage to ride the rail back? It's not powered, right?
It is powered for quite a way. Like, you can get to Echo Point.
We should see if we can ride it to Echo Point.
Now, the tunnels might be a bit exciting on the.
Oh,
gas,
it's
if you
not
wanna
tall
take
enough yet?
those. I haven't tested it yet, so I don't want to.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Understood.
But if you want to leave your gas here and just take a cart, you can get fairly close to Spawn Island, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. The point is to get the gas back.
Yeah. Hold on. If you wait a bit, I'll leave my gas and I'll fly back with you.
All right.
You know what? I'll just leave him roaming.
Don't do that. Stake them up. You've got a
Yeah,
stake right over there.
No, I've got then I have to find a lead. It's like effort.
I've got one right here if I can get close to him. There we go. Yeah, because I don't know what their stray pattern is yet. I don't know if they'll meet their demise or whatnot. So now, where did
Like,
you...
I got plenty of snowballs to lure him back. I'm on board, by the way.
Yes, you are. All right, what I think I'm going to do is it's time to do to break for an ad. So I think we'll fly back during the ad,
Fair.
and then we'll be right back.
Yeah. And off we go. Rail line that's roughly 3,500 takes a certain amount of blocks. Yeah. No worries.
There we go, and we're back. All right, let us do this. And of course, Sage was flying us back during the break. Just making sure I'm all set up here, and then let me log back in, and hopefully everything's fine. No. Okay, that's an interesting kind of mechanic. I thought I would be transported, but it just dropped me off in my last coordinates. And that's really interesting. Okay, so that's what happens when you do something like that. So, Sage, if you just bring Hubert back, then I'll just take the portal back into Drost. And in fact, let's do this first. Scene, right. I really wish I didn't just make that blunder because it was funny. So what had happened was when I logged off, I was, of course, aghast back. But Sage had said, hey, I'll fly us into town. But when I logged back on, of course, I was logged back on in the coordinates at which I was logged off, which was here. And there's no ghast. And so, thankfully, I fell into the water and I was okay. But I had not considered that. Oh. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, wait. Yeah, let's just do that. And that's the portal that I want to use. Okay, good. There's a zomboid down there. And okay. Boet being here, and Sage is saying is here. Let's see. I am slowly approaching Spawn Island. Oh, that's Spawn Island. Oh, you know what? Hey, if you park at Spawn Island, I can meet you there. I think Spawn Island is right here near the entrance. Yeah, it is. You will get there first for sure. Okay. I await you at Spawn Island. One thing I wanted to make at Spawn Island, which I have neglected to do every time I've come here, is yeah, folks need to have an ender chest there. That means I can go into my basic kit. There it is. Get one into my inventory. Done. Do items become incinerated in a campfire? No, they do not. Okay, that's fine. That's what we have this for. And we should reset the playlist. Done. All right. I'm going to clean out my inventory while I'm waiting. There's no H in waiting. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm good. Okay. So I'm thinking Sage should be approaching from the northwest. And so far, there's no sign of him. Wow. Ow. I just trounced upon the... In fact, you know, one thing we can do. One thing we can do. Let's do that. Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a ladder yet.
That's okay. We got water bucket. We're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, let me hop aboard here. I just figured. Okay.
Yeah.
And
By the
we're up.
way, have you seen the dark chicken in the boat there?
Yes.
I was unaware that we had multicolored chickens.
Yeah, chicken variants.
Yeah. I saw that chicken just swimming out in the water, and I thought it needed rescuing.
This is going to be so convenient. I mean, it's going to, like in Drost, you could just fly up to the mob farm now, right? I mean, we
Yep.
have a portal there and stuff, but still. I just love seeing the view of the builds and stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a speedier ghast, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because he's at like a...
Like,
What did I say? Is it
ghast enchantments or something? I don't know.
5 centimeters per minute? I think it was.
It's faster than walking, but slower than sprinting.
It is faster than walking, though, huh?
Yeah, but slower than sprinting, which is what we would almost always be doing.
Yeah. But you know, you really do want the precision control, though, if you're going to use it like scaffolding to build.
True.
Yeah, so the
And,
ability
like,
to just
the
creep
ability to just-
along. Yeah.
Yeah, and like stop and stand on it to do things is weirdly useful when you live in a giant hole in a mountain.
Yeah. Or when you're building a giant in the sea.
In the water, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing today.
Well, I caused a slight distraction.
Well, I don't
It's
mind
only
during
been it's only been about an hour and a half, of course.
Yeah, during a stream, I don't mind at all because to me, that's the entire point of an SMP, right? So,
The unexpected adventures.
well, just interaction with others, right? Because otherwise, you know, what's the difference between this and Generations, really, you know? If I'm
Well,
just
I think
building
at
by
this
myself.
point, at this point, you have gone there and back again. That's a Hobbit joke for you.
Yeah, we totally got that.
Yeah.
Sure thing, Bilbo.
waiting for a landing. There you go.
Lead, sir.
Well, there we go.
Come on, lead. Get my inventory.
No,
Oh, 2 leads?
there you go. No, the first one just came back to
Oh,
me.
oh, it did, didn't it? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go do the thing I was planning on doing, and you can do the thing you were planning on doing before we
Okay. All
got
right.
distracted.
I did
Mostly-
enjoy the distraction, though.
Yeah.
I
Mostly
love
I'm getting redstone because I need a lot of it.
Oh, yeah. You got to go to the old lady killer, right?
Do we have one?
We have a witch farm. Yes, we've had a witch farm for a very long time.
I've been trading.
Sage.
Beefus.
Sage. Dude.
I've just been. Hey, it got me a lot of levels, which I lost by having my head stuck in the ceiling. So.
Please go use the witch farm. All right.
If I were a person who knew where the witch farm was, which direction would I be going?
You would be going through our southern tunnel, and it's on proceeding south. It should be on the right.
Okay.
I believe it is before Shut and Nebs' place, but there is a sign.
Yep. I shall.
In fact, I'm going to be heading out that way myself because I got to head back to my island. So I'm just going to park my friend Hubert here.
Ah.
Over at one of the 4 towers in Drost. Corny has the other tower. Then there's
Parking aghast at the tower has very strong.
Zeppelin
What was that like?
vibes.
Like Zeppelin? Yeah, but like Zeppelin. And what building was that in New York or something?
That was the. It was actually the Empire
State.
State Building. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Zeppelin parking, right?
Yeah, that had the Zeppelin parking feature in it, which was almost immediately. They decided not to use it almost immediately because it was just so dangerous.
Well, yeah, but
Cool idea at the time, I guess, on paper, but practical use-wise, extremely so dangerous. Hubert got a good stretch today.
yeah. Now, if I rename Dinnerbone, does he just flip again?
Yeah, he does. He goes back to his
Sadness.
stock orientation. Corny's place. Right there. That's why I'm not boating it, by the way, because it should be closer. It should be right here.
Ah. Thank you very much, good sir.
Yeah, the farm is all the way down, and then it's to the right.
All right.
Happy black-headed
button.
hag killing.
There's a button. I'm gonna do a Lux and push a button that I don't know what it does.
It's just decorative.
Okay.
Enjoy. Okay. I imagine we should try to get some kind of building done here. Alrighty. So that is Hubert back there. So Hubert is our guest in Drost. And Gaston, BC, for Buffooncraft, is right here. And then we need to be out there. All right, so let's do this. Let's do a little inventory management. Now, I believe all my supplies are still out there. Yeah, they probably are, since I'm clear of any... I did not want to do that. Bah. Really? Please. So let me see. All of that should be in there, right? Yeah, okay, good. All right. So I think all the building supplies are either in the ender chest or they're already out there and staged. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. What you doing? Yeah, Bubba's back. There we go. All right, let's head down here. And we'll head up here a little bit. Yeah, see? Did it land? Yeah, it totally missed that. Whatever. All right. So we are way, way, way behind on building. Honestly, you know, I've been slacking off in Buffooncraft just all around, even in Generations and Baby Zombie Rush. I haven't been doing a lot of Minecrafting lately. So when last we left off, we were installing the claws on this hand. And I already got an idea the other day when I was looking at this, is that I want the claws to extend from the tops of the fingertips, not from the centers. So you can see how I have them extending off the center of the fingertips like that. Right? And so I want them off the top, slightly extending off the top. And so I think that that's the way to go. So I'll be doing that. So I'm going to hitch up Gaston over here first for a little bit, and then we'll stock up our inventory. Right there. Yeah, because we need to get geared up. We need our trident, a couple other things like that. I'm also going to change the block palette a little bit. I'm going to AFK. Enjoy. Right. Here's our good buddy Huxley. Okay, yeah, we have plenty of supplies here. Here's my basic kit. So I think I'm going to have to add, and I do so with reluctance, but I think I'm going to have to add an extra shulker in as my regular shulkers here in my ender chest. And it's just going to have to be filled with leads and snow for gas, because, I mean, it's just going to be a regular feature. We're going to lose so many leads at the very least. Snow, I think one stack of snow should be plenty. But, yeah, tis what it is. All right, basic kit can go in there. Let's do this. That one's empty. Those are adventuring kits. I think we're good. This is mostly the glassy stuff and sand. Yeah, I think we're good there. I'm going to research better gas parking. You and me both, brother. But still, let me know what you find out. Appreciate it. I've seen some nice-looking docking stations that don't need leads. Yeah. So in Season 2, I built a big robot, and I stuck a ghast in its head. That's the origin of Gaston. And so if I have time, I'm going to do that again this Season 2. Except I will incorporate the docking system into the robot. Yeah. Let's see. What do I need here? I need that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using my hatchet anytime soon. This stuff, all of this stuff is okay. Plenty of food. Let's use those up just so we can clear up an inventory space. All of this is good. Okay, I think we're good here. And now I think let's just check the block palette. It should be regular black stone with black concrete. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, I think I only have 2 tones for the claws. Yeah. All right. Black concrete, black stone. Got it. Ow, my face. Concrete, black stone. Yeah, it's this stuff. Right in here. There we go. Okay, and then the idea was just to extend this out over the fingertip a little bit. Like, maybe... Maybe like that. So that's the thumb claw. And then the finger claws are up here. Thinking something like that. And let's make sure that I have some dirt in here. And also the water bucket, because the water bucket helps us well, not in that kind of way. Looks like we're gonna have to sleep anyway, so. Because this whole structure will be just covered in mobs in minutes, so. What can I get away with? I probably don't need my bow right now, but we'll see. But you know, just a straight up docking system, I might incorporate that into my tower in Drost for Hubert. I think that would be a cool thing to do. Let me see. Yeah, we do this, we do that. Okay, oh, we're good with everything there. Yeah, we're good. All right, and the idea was to come over here like this, and to come over there like that, so I could get below like this, and then do. No. Okay, something like that, just to get the shape. And then maybe something like this. And something like that. And then we can extend this downward a little bit. I think we need to go out a little bit more. See if I can get the outer edge of this without falling out. I don't think I can. There we go. That way I can do that, and I should be kind of good. And in fact, I might be using, instead of the water streams, I might be using Gaston for this kind of stuff. Now that I have my inventory done, updated. Okay, I think I can go longer with the claws, so then I can go a little bit wider. Like the thumb one here is a little janky, but it's not too bad. This one is okay. I think I need to go a little bit longer, and I think I know how to do that. So the Happy Guest has another intended use, and that's a floating scaffolding, not just a sky cam. Hey, pal. And let's see if we can... Every time. How am I missing? I feel like I'm directly under it, but what I think is happening is it slingshots over to the center of the ghast. I think that's what's happening. All right. Also, what happens if we take the ghast into the water? Does he suffocate? Yep, he does. He'll die right away. Oh, this is interesting. Now I can't get him out. But thankfully, the lead, he seems to be doing okay. All right, so bringing the ghast in water is a very bad idea. And it looks like either way, I'm not getting that lead. Okay, so keeping him on the water doesn't seem like a bad thing to do. Except for the fact that I can't get him down now. Hey, buddy. Come on back to Bubba. Come on. Come on back to Bubba. Come on. Is he going to drift away and I'm going to lose him? I need snowballs, I guess, right? Ugh. I really got to work this out. This is such a pain in the butt. Basic kit. Oh, wow. Okay. And I don't get the snowballs unless I use a shovel. And my shovel... Okay, let's see. Let's try this. There we go. And I have the snowballs. That's right, buddy. The other thing I could do is maybe trident up to him. I could try that too. Hey, pal. Because I think the trident will get me airborne enough. But where did he go? Hey, pal. Ah, yeah, okay. Moderation needs to be performed. And bye-bye. Okay, well, we've lost that lead, I guess. So more leads. Perish in the ocean. Oh, wait, it's right there. There we go. So annoying with the leads, people. All right, let's do this. Thanks for the heads up there, Sage. All right, so what I think I'm going to do here is just extend this out by about maybe 1 block, like, no, not that. Like that. And then remove that one. No, not that. That. Okay, that's good. And then I'm thinking these 2 fingers are pretty close together, so I think I'll increase the width on the other side of this. There we go. So let's do that. And then maybe that and that. You know, I'm tempted on doing something like that, but tempted to do something like that. And I'm thinking we go around like, let's back up. All right, building a ghast back is cool, but it's a skill that needs to be mastered. Yeah, it's not that easy. How do I feel about this? I think that'll be okay, actually. Let's get back here. Let's get that kind of view of it, and let's go down. I felt like the correct redeem to summon. Oh, yes, nice. All right. Pretty good, but I think we need a little more thickness to that. So I'm thinking maybe something like that. And you know what? Slabs, I think slabs could be helpful here, but I don't want to get too much into the slabs because that gets too niggly wiggly with stuff. And I start, you know, adding and removing slabs and trying to get them to step up and stuff like this and to step over. And, you know, it's just too annoying, people. It's just too annoying. Let's move on to this finger. And again, we can increase the width on this finger over to that side so it's not too close here. And it's far enough away from the pinky. I think we're good. So I'm going to do like that, I'm thinking. In fact, you know what? This one I might be content with leaving it as such. Maybe like that. That might work. All right, we're clearly going to have to do the sleeping thing. And I think I know a way to go about this. So what we'll do... because we'll do that. And I think as far as retrieving the lead without losing it, well, of course, I had my idea, and now I've got to be a failure, right? No. Let's get over here, because, yeah, I would have looked way too cool if I just did that. So, really, universe, must you? Must you? Okay. So we've got Gaston. Now we need to position ourselves below the lead, below said lead. But then...
Well, see you, babe.
Then dismount like this. Nope.
He's so cool.
We blew it. Yeah, and now it's going to take forever for that lead to... But, you know, we do have the snowballs, too. So, there is that. Alright, let's just go and get it. Where did the lead go? There it is. Alright, we really need to come up with a better system than that. I figured if I was dismounted, then it should have definitely popped into my inventory. Come here, buddy. Come on. Yeah. That's right. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the claws here. Let's see how they're doing. That's not bad. That one looks a little thin right there, though. So I think we can bolster this one up a little bit. Like so. Yeah, I think that's okay. And then we'll get this one over here. And again, when we increase the width, we'll do it to the outside of this. We'll orientate it to the outer edge. By the way, this is just full of mobs on the inside because it's hollow. And for this one, since it's a pinky, I was thinking of doing something like that. And then yeah, because that's a smaller digit, so it's got a smaller claw. I was thinking something like that. Something like that. And then maybe like that. And I might rework the thumb now that I've got a better idea of what's going on. This still needs a bit of a... That's still a little too jarring of a transition. So it either needs one underneath or one on the top. Looks a little too frail with the one on the top, I'm thinking. Now again, I could use slabs and walls and stairs on these to try to get a better gradient and stuff, but I don't know. I feel if I do that, I'm just going to get too much into the weeds with trying to come up with combinations. But I don't know. No. That's not what I intended to do. That's what I wanted. Okay, okay. Now as far as this one, I was really struggling with this one. I'm thinking I might want to do something like, but the problem is it gets rid of some of the hookiness for the thumb, which might be a good thing actually. And I'm only going, sometimes I'm really only going about 2 wide for these. So I'm thinking this one should be more like that. But it does look like it's a little too big. Thinking this bit out here might be a little too much. Actually, the most important angle is down on the water, directly from the front. We don't have to drown our gas, but that's the most important angle. And I think there's a little too much structure right in here. So let's just temporarily remove that. That's a little better. Okay, and I think that might be good enough. That might be good enough. That's pretty good. Okay. Now comes the part I've been dreading, and that's actually skinning over this this part of the build. Yeah, it seems like it's a little too thin right there. All right, I like that. That's good. The thing is, you know, to get it to flow off the finger, right? So that's cool. All right, this next bit is not going to be easy. How am I doing for time? I've got 3 minutes left of the stream. Oh, it gets beautiful out here. So one of the things I was thinking of making the body the basic grays with the basalt, like I was talking, and maybe the black stone. But I was thinking on having like extremity patterns, like some sort of green kind of pattern, maybe warped, maybe prismarine, maybe some sort of green pattern that sort of terminates at the elbow and the extremities, right? Like that elbow down into the hands and maybe the head and stuff like that. Maybe make some sort of pattern like that. I don't know though. Maybe I'll just leave it. Or, like I said, I do need to use some glass to make some webbing in between the hands. Maybe the glass will carry the color, right? And I think that was my original idea. So I'll follow up on that. But I think it's time to end the stream. Bubba. I think if I did a running start and then did the coyote bound, I could have cleared over. But, it was the fence post that... Okay, so pull up beside the fence post. Hitch up the lead, and then... There he is. Let's reset the day, and then we'll end the stream. Done and done. There he is in the background. Maybe like that. Just in case I ever get back to updating my thumbnails, we can do something like this. Okay, that should wrap up our stream for today. Thanks again to Sage for dropping on by. That was super cool. Let's do a raid. Let's see who's available. Maybe OPG's still on, and maybe Tone has started by now. We'll see. Nope, not yet for Tone. And OPG has finished his stream. Ugh. All right. Well, I think in that case, I'm going to head on out. It's Friday. It's early release for Kachi, so that'll give me a little bit of time. Fair play. That'll give me a little bit of time to prep before I have to go pick up Kachi, which is very, very soon. Okay, let us switch over to camp scene, and then we'll log off for now. Pow. All right. Very well. Thank you all for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. It's cool whenever I'm in an SMP and there's actually other players in there. That's always a cool thing. Just remember that we do this Buffooncraft stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Our next stream should be on Sunday. That should be 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That'll be Kachi time. And then the stream after that will be Wednesday from noon to 2 p.m. That will be Generations. We should be in the Baby Zombie Rush beta world. So, and I'll make sure that I have the command blocks, commands worked out ahead of time for that. So, okay. Everyone, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, your evening, your morning, wherever you happen to be. Join us again next time, everyone. Bye for now.